Okay, hi Pritam, this is for NITIE. Can you just start with the introduction?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Pritam Chatterjee. I was born in West Bengal and brought up in New Delhi. I secured 10 GPA in my class 10th and 95.8% in my class 12th. Post that, I joined Jadavpur University to pursue mechanical engineering as my undergraduation subject. In Jadavpur University, I did various projects based on interpolation and prediction using neural networks. Apart from that, I also interned for Bajaj Auto Limited for this summer internship program, where my uh, responsibilities were loosely based on how to optimize their job cards, basically look for some qualitative enhancement points. After completion of my engineering, which I did in 2022 and secured 9.35 GPA, I joined ZS Consulting as a business operations associate, and my primary responsibilities were there. Primary responsibilities were actually looking after the ZS internal deployment system. And apart from the academics and my workets, I love to watch football, occasionally play sometimes, and I love to play table tennis and love to watch documentaries.
Who's your favorite sports person in table tennis?
Uh, Monica Batra is a great player, and I think she's an inspiration for every Indian table tennis aspirant. So she's my favorite player.
Do you practice on table tennis or you can say football?
Yes. If I get into NITIE, the place to find me is the table tennis court.
Okay, great. So what do you like about it? Forehand, backhand, you know every details about it?
Yeah. Like all the 4 years of my engineering, I used to stay back at the hostel and like play lawn nights. So yeah, I'm good at forehand, backhand. I can smash a ball or two.
Oh, great. So, Pritam, you told me lots of things about you. You're not you can say not working anywhere right now.
No, I'm not working right now.
What are your further plans? Like you just did your graduation and all. Why don't you go for like PG? You're not done.
No, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do
Yeah.
PG
So
from NITIE.
yeah,
Yeah, so
exactly.
yes, thought process was basically I wanted to like it was always on the cards to go for PG in industrial management or
Mm-hmm.
industrial engineering. But the thing was that I opted for ZS because the job profile given to me was an operations associate. So I expected them to give me some supply chain projects or something related to it. But I found that they were not staffing people on those projects. So that's why I first tried to like convince them to change my project or like change the teams. But since there were no projects in the pipeline, I thought why not? Because maybe it's God's sign that they want me to complete my PG in industrial engineering for 2 years so that I can develop the niche, and then out of NITIE, I can get jobs which I want and utilize the experience which I gained in NITIE and can apply them in real world supply chain jobs. So that's why
The
I'm
reason you're going for NITIE, like why only NITIE, not any other institution?
right. So yeah, I did research in this, like what institutes are offering industrial engineering. So the outlier for NITIE for me was the curriculum. So not only are they providing us excellent curriculum in the industrial engineering part, but also they have introduced certain electives which make us industry ready. What I mean by that is they also have course on data science and artificial intelligence, which we all know is the new thing and everybody wants to jump onto the bandwagon. So like NITI is actually preparing its students to get acquainted with whatever is going in the present world scenario so that they can gauge the industry better. So I think that's a plus point for me in NITI, plus point which I see in NITI. Apart from that, again, the networks which I can make over there, the faculty, they also have some online international courses given by renowned faculties of MIT and other big institutes. So yeah, I think it's the dream course for me.
Okay. Pritam, what's your long-term plan? Like if you go for NITIE, so eventually you want to be some kind of opening your own venture, entrepreneurship, or you want to work under someone?
No, so if you ask me my long-term plan, maybe after 5-10 years, I want to be managing the team of engineers who are solving real-world problems in supply chain and
Mm-hmm.
on industrial management. So yeah, that's what. But also, I want to keep myself in touch with the technical aspects of it. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm thinking about. So I'm leading a team, but not getting like out of touch with the industrial aspects of things.
You told me you want to lead a team, right?
Yeah.
You need to have good leadership skills for that.
Yes, sure.
Exactly. So you might have done some projects also in college also where you might be handling it or taking the charge. What are
Right.
those qualities in you which I can trust you that yeah, you're a good leader?
Yeah, so I think one of the things which a good leader should have is that he needs to be pragmatic. whenever things go down, whenever things are going down, you need to step up. You need to realize how to make the situations go in your way. So I think I can pitch in that. So I had a few experiences in my life. Basically, during my undergraduation, we were doing projects where we were not able to meet the deadline. So it was around like 2-3 hours before the deadline. So that's when like I pitched up and tried to do the work on my own, get my team at night, and tried to solve the cases so that we can actually finish the submission on time. Apart from that, I think a manager should also be hardworking, and he should not only expect people to work hard for him, but also be hardworking. And I think he should also be a quick learner, and they also have these qualities. So in ZS, although my tenure was not very long, but I got recognition awards for being a quick learner, and my project managers appreciated me for the quickness which I developed in understanding the job and solving client queries in such a short amount of time. So yeah, I think I have those qualities which make me a good manager.
Okay. Preetham, it's a first interaction. If you have to summarize your, you can say personality in one word, what would be that word?
I think pragmatic is the word.
Pragmatic.
Yes.
Why you consider yourself pragmatic? Any past situation? You can just tell me in brief.
Yeah, so exactly as I said, like I think I don't get demotivated easily. Whatever the challenge you give to me, I will try to work around and present a solution or two. So that's why I think my pragmatic.
Okay, great. See, Preetham, what I felt with your interaction, like the entire discussion we had, you're good in content, obviously you're an intelligent fellow, that is why you reached over there. Sometimes what is there is delivery not needs to be very much, you need not to provide me every content you give me. When you have to introduce yourself, you need to tell me from where did you take, did your 10th, 12th, right? Everything. Already mentioned the CV. I can view your CV there only. All the CGPs are already mentioned. So you don't have to speak your CV in return. You have to tell me some of the factuals, like, okay, compile it with your CV, but tell me some extra details about you. Like the passion of the subjects which you hold. Some kind of that. You're a very inquisitive fellow, related to which you can say, what is your core strength? What is your specialization? Apart from it, you have to brief it out. Introduction needs not to be very long. You don't need not to make the other person feel boring. Like the person is speaking continuously. It should be less than a minute. It should be very brief now. I'll tell you some of the pointers you could miss it out. 10th point, obviously you could miss it out. 12th, you could miss. Even if you want to tell it, I did it on scholarship or something. So you can start without like, hi ma'am, good morning. I am Preetham. I hail from city this. Throughout my schooling, I was a scholarship student. After that, I shifted towards my academic journey. You can say I did my graduation from this and this university. So in brief, you're told that, yeah, you're a scholarship student. Nothing detailed, no CV, nothing you mentioned. Clear? Then you have to shift with your graduation, your specialization, your stream, whatever from where you did it. That's it. One line you go. Okay. Apart from it, you don't need to mention your CGP. You can say that I was a first rank holder or something in your university, some gold medalist if you got something in some area or some interest. That would sound, you can say, sound much more charming than you have mentioned already in your introduction.
Okay.
Yeah. So brief it out. Now you're telling me about your projects, internship. You told me 2-3 projects. Discussion could be done only on one main project. So you can say, ma'am, I have handled diverse projects, but I would like to mention the main project. Some is your main project, major project. Minor projects already you did in your B.Tech. Major project would be only one that you could mention, right? So my internship program was this. Now your academics was so lengthy that when it came to your extra co-curriculars or something, the person would be like, let him speak. He's just speaking for about a second. Right? So you need to lower it down. Now it would be like name, city, academic journey. You don't have any professional. You don't have any work experience. So that part you could utilize that apart from my academic journey, you can say, I'm a quite active enthusiast. You can say I am active in co-curriculars. You can mention that you can say I am a table tennis player or whatever you are. Right? So some details, some extra details. You were you led number of projects. You were a team leader. You held some kind of a fest in the college. All those data that you could provide.
Got it. So basically tone down the academics part a bit and bring more of extracurriculars in the intro.
Because I don't say don't bring it out so much. Just bring the best of the pointers. Now, any one person now, before also someone came, he told me I'm good in football and table tennis or something like that. That's it. So I don't need to mention, it's not a sports, you can say, interview or something. So it's just you are sounding that I'm an all-rounder person and I'm good in this also, I'm good in that also. Or I hold some kind of a gold medal also, or I've handled a number of projects also. That should be your area. Clear now? Modify your introduction throughout. I've shared a video also where I already mentioned the key points which you can use for your introduction. Second was why did the answer got little lengthy? See, when you speak now, you do not know where to stop. That is a problem in UP though. Okay, so you need to put you can say some kind of a margin, some kind of you can say punctuation mark over there that, yeah, I need to stop over there. I need to mention about the infrastructure, faculty, the knowledge diversity, you can say the grooming, which I would get, the holistic development, which I will get, some kind of, you can say, managerial skills, which I would acquire, something like that. So pointers should be there in your mind. And everyone wants to listen to the pointers. No one wants to listen to a subjective long answer.
Yeah.
That is a
Right.
problem, right? Even
Right.
I will speak a number of things. You will tell me, ma'am, see the points bata do. लंबे लंबे मुझे lines मत बताओ, है ना? मैं अपने आप
Right.
modify कर लूंगा. That is
Right.
what is needed by the other person also. It's the first interview for you, right? लेकिन वो तो बहुत interviews ले रहे हैं ना. You don't know
Yes.
how much time you will get. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes. So
Right.
you have to make your impression the best impression, right?
Yes.
Apart from it, you don't need to mention your CGPs and all that, 9.35 and all that. That is not required. Vision should be very much clear that what is your entrepreneurship goal or something like that. वो clear रखो अपना, ठीक है? Why being a fresher I should be, because I'm getting lots of experienced person who are getting job experiences and all that. They are coming to NITIE. Why you don't want to go in your 4th year or something? That can be a question after just your graduation.
Yes.
Why you're planning for it? So you should be very clear. I have acquired good technical skills. Now it is a time that I want to hold on towards my degree. First, I want to acquire good amount of knowledge. Then I want to go for some professionalism. That
Yes.
should be very clear. The data should be very clear with you. Now, it
Yes.
was just a pattern. What I felt is 2 things. You need to draw a line where to stop. That is missing in you. Apart from it, your introduction was very lengthy. Okay. 2 of the drawbacks which I can tell you. Now, attend more of the HRs with other mentor. Get the feedbacks done. And then you can say make the changes. Clear?
Yes, fine. Ma'am, just one query I'm having. So basically, this problem is happening because I also have some MBA calls. So they want us to be as descriptive as possible. So they want the intro to be long, and here, like in NITIE, the intro has to be short. So that's why the problem is happening. So can you give me some tip that how to manage
introduction in everywhere, I would say. Even it's in MBA, they want a descriptive one. The description should not be very lengthy, very long. No one wants to read that page or CV. They want to listen it from your mouth. Maybe that is why we ask the introduction. But the lines which we speak, now if I say I've done multiple projects or something, if I say ma'am मैंने ये किया था, मैंने internship किया, मैंने project किया, ये किया, उसी को आप बहुत अच्छे से sound करो. Good morning, ma'am. I'm Preetham. I hail from city this and this. I've done my graduation from this and this university in the stream of this. My area of strength or my core specialization lies in these 2 subjects. Right? You told about all the things. Yes. Apart from it, I've done multiple projects. I have a hold on diverse projects. The major project which I would like to mention is this. Same lines है, the content should be beautified, the content should be changed, and you need to be very cut. वही elaborate कर देना MBA के लिए, वही इसको short कर दो concise के लिए. तो
got it.
Right? That should be a pattern. That would come with the practice. You need to do it.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, take care, Preetham. All the best.